So who's this podcast for? Well, I sort of look at I sort of think there's 4 stages when it comes to property development. Number 1 is you've done nothing and you want to do something and you don't know where to start. It's perfect for you. And we've all been there. Everyone listening to this is either there where you are now or they've been there. They know they want to do something because they see people becoming successful. They see people, making a lot of money and they want that, but they just don't. They don't know how, taking that first step. Where do I even start? Don't even begin with the acronyms. Crikey. I think property development has more acronyms than any other industry in the world. Seriously, it is crazy. And I'm often talking to a client and they might say an acronym and I'm like, how do I not know that one? I had one yesterday and I had to quietly Google it and just go, oh, okay, of course. There are so many acronyms. So getting started in property is just frightening on its own when it comes to the acronyms. That could be you. So use this information, use this inspiration, use this motivation to know that, yes, I can do this. The second person it's for is for the renovator. So a lot of us began after we've been thinking for a long time. We went to renovating. And the thing with renovations is that they're really easy to get started. Renovating is a really good way to cut your teeth. You start, you'll learn a little bit about property and you're buying and selling and there's conversations and there's real estate agents and it's a little bit less risky, it's a lot less risky really. It kind of gives us a level of confidence. So a lot of people will do renovating, just to get started. And then they realize that they can draw that money out and they want to go where there's more money to be made. And that will be naturally is developing. But also with renovating, sometimes people buy a property that has a house on it and they, subdivide it or split it and they renovate the one property and then sell off the other piece of land, or they might develop the other piece of land. So that's where, renovating can kind of come in handy, or if you've done some, or that's how they might even end up accidentally developing. And the other place you might be is like you've started already. Maybe you've done a splitter. Maybe you've done a duplex, 4-pack, 3-pack, whatever. Maybe you've done something and you did one and you didn't have the best experience. Maybe a few things went wrong for you, or you didn't make the profit you thought, or goodness me, but worst case, maybe you didn't make any money. Maybe there was a disaster. Who knows? Your builder went broke, whatever. But sometimes that can really leave us feeling like totally put off. We want to do more, but we just become frightened, like too frightened to do it again. And I've worked with plenty of people like that, men and women. It's funny because I work a lot in the space of, providing inspiration, not inspiration, like motivating and helping people through their blockages, helping with mindset, getting people to take the action. People believe a lot of the time that it's just a female thing, but it's so not. I would be at least 50-50 on, it's men and women who become stuck, who lose confidence, who become nervous, to take action when it comes to property. It's not just females that get stuck. And I think in the past that has been something that's believed, but trust me, it is not. It is definitely both men and women who lose their confidence and do not want to move forward. I really love it when someone's honest enough to say that to me as well. It's like, Hilary, I've just really lost confidence and I'm afraid. And then once somebody said that, it just gives me such an opportunity to support them and give them the tools that they need to kind of move past that. Not even to totally move past that. So, that could be you. You could have had a bad experience, or you didn't make the money you thought, or, some of your subbies or your builder or whatever, something went wrong and you just need that help. And the other person this is for is, sometimes you have done that next thing. Maybe you've done even maybe 10 or subdivisions or something quite big, and you just want to take the next step. I mean, you definitely want to stay around here, because Bob will be on some of the other podcasts, and he is, like I said, a wealth of knowledge.